We live in Pearl Block, a townhome complex in Victoria, British Columbia. My name is Ali, and I live here with my partner Andrea, and we live with our 2-year-old Arbor. This house is not our first house. We have actually moved, I think, 9 times in 8 years. We looked at a number of other houses, but this was really the one that kind of stuck with us. One of the things that appealed to us about the building was that it had that privacy and in some ways almost a single-family home feel when you're inside the building, but that we had that kind of community and group to help make some of those big decisions together and to kind of build a little community.
I'm Michael.
My name's Aiko. We have a 2-year-old son named Nathan, and we live in Victoria, BC.
This is our first house.
I would say we spent about 2 years looking for a new place. The thing that appealed to me most about this building was that it was a new build and there wasn't really going to be anything that we needed to worry about in terms of renovations or past issues that the house had.
My name is Ryan Goodman. I'm one of the owners of Aryze. With my business partners, we develop housing in the beautiful city of Victoria. It's an important type of housing creation and development. It's taking older existing stock that's just not well used and creating opportunities for more people to raise their families in the neighborhoods that have been established for many years.
I find this neighborhood to be really convenient, especially being a parent. There's a mall right across the street. There's a few cafes around us, all within walking distance, as well as a lot of parks.
The ideal buyer for our homes is someone who cares about art and architecture, and someone who cares about the community that they're going to be raising their family in.
One thing that really appealed to us about the neighborhood is how much of a neighborhood it really felt like. There are beautiful streets. It feels like that perfect blend where everyone says hello to each other, but we're close to everything that we might possibly need. The inside is quite warm. It has these lovely wood floors. The plywood features add a lot of warmth.
Modern, lots of clean lines.
Minimal, geometric, kind of stark.
The thing that I like best about the building interior is the stairwells. A lot of sun comes down through that big window at the top to the kitchen area as well.
It's also kind of like this feeling of as you travel through the house, it opens up more.
Our bedroom is right next to our kids' bedroom. We often open the window. He always asks to do that in the morning. The main floor is actually elevated. It's not at street level. And I really like that. I feel like we have a little bit of privacy, but we also get to look outside our window at these beautiful trees that were planted 100 years ago.
Day starts usually upstairs in the bedroom.
We get Nathan, take a look at the tree out the window in the morning, make breakfast, and then there's usually some kind of handoff with whoever's taking care of Nathan.
I'll take the short commute downstairs to the office.
The reason we wanted to work with Darcy Jones Architecture is that Darcy does a lot of unconventional work. It's a triangle-shaped lot, which is extremely challenging to build on. We wanted to do something special on a piece of land that, quite frankly, no other builders or architects in Victoria could figure out.
The outside of this building has been described as brutalist. Concrete 3 stories, but I think that is so beautiful. I really love that sleek look.
It looks like Brutalist Toronto.
People either love it or they hate it, and we hear people walking by just saying this is the ugliest building I've ever seen, or this is beautiful. There's
some people who really appreciate it. There's others who have walked by and freely told us during construction that it was ugly and it didn't fit the neighborhood and all of that. But luckily for us, we had a whole bunch of support from the local community saying that even though this doesn't fit the box you typically see, we appreciate this kind of work and we want to see it in our community.
We never thought we could live somewhere like this. We never thought that we would be in a place that we genuinely loved so much, just from a kind of design perspective and a day-to-day perspective and feeling so comfortable here.
What we learned from this project was that what we're doing is important for the community, and we're creating homes that are interesting and dynamic for the families who will live in them.